Hello everyone and welcome to my new training series on Adobe After Effects, especially made to train people in motion graphics. Now this training series is made for those people who have mastered the very basics of After Effects and are now looking for some advanced tutorials for taking their knowledge to the next level. So if that's the case for you, then you have come to the perfect place. You can watch this training series and enjoy and increase your knowledge. Okay, so in start, we'll be discussing what is motion graphics, and I'll be talking about some very basic transition effects that are used in movies and cinematic trailers and more video projects. And we're going to be talking about more basic stuff. Now, once you have covered the very basics of motion graphics, we'll go deep and we'll take a look at a few advanced tutorials like creating very professional like flybys. We'll take a look at kinetic typography. We'll take a look at some flare animations and how can you increase how can you enhance how your basic lens flare looks in Adobe After Effects, because the basic lens flare of After Effects really is not very good. Most of the times I work with optical flares, but sometimes when you are working with someone who doesn't have optical flares and you only need to use lens flare, so that time this kind of technique or this kind of a tip can really come in handy. So this tutorial will be there. Then we'll take a look at creating some lower thirds, and these are really important when you are doing some interview shot editing. Sometimes you want to create your own custom lower third for matching the interview, and so therefore there are quite a few tutorials. Actually, there's going to be only one tutorial in which I'll discuss quite a few different kind of lower thirds. You can see this. Then this is the red one with the color transition from the color to transparency, so that's a good effect. Then we have this center base lower third in which the title comes in the center, and that looks good. Actually, this kind of lower third is really good for defining or stating a scenery. So say if there's a helicopter shot and you have to say that this is some kind of a place, then you can use this kind of lower third and it's gonna be good. So yeah, basically we'll take a look at lots of different kind of elements of motion graphics, and I'm gonna show you how did I create all of these. So it's going to be great. So now let's take a look at what exactly are we going to be creating. So this is an example of a professional flyby effect. Then we have the kinetic typography. And this is also good, and this is used a lot of times in movies. In the credit roll. So that was a little fast, but still it did get the job done, and it sells the effect pretty good. So I'm going to show you how to create this. And we have the lens flare animation once again. So this is really my main objective in this tutorial is going to be how can you edit the basic lens flare. So you can see that it really has a good effect and the size is a little different. So we'll be taking a look at all of those things. So now let's play the animation. So that was pretty good. And once again we have the lower thirds, and these are pretty easy to create, but once again they are there. So just in case if you do not know how to do that, we have this gloss element on our lower third, and the shape is a little bit different. So just in case if you do not know, then I'm here to help you out. You can watch this tutorial in the training series. And yeah, so I just wanted to say that one good thing about this training series is that whatever I'm going to show you is going to be created right from the scratch in Adobe After Effects. There are only going to be some tutorials in which I may bring in some elements from Photoshop or from Illustrator, but leaving those aside, everything which I'm going to show you is going to be created right from scratch in Adobe After Effects. And one more good thing about my training series is it is that it's not a definite training series, meaning I haven't decided to make like 10 tutorials and then stop. Every time I sit down to work with After Effects and I come up with some really good animation or some really good technique or effect, I'm going to upload that to YouTube. I'm going to make a tutorial and then I'll upload it to YouTube, and I'll include that tutorial in this training course. So just in case if you're watching it, there may be more tutorials, definitely more than these, because we have some transition effects to cover, we have some credit roll to cover. So basically we're going to create lots and lots of awesome stuff in this training course. and it is really good for all the intermediate level After Effects user. Now once again, if you do not know After Effects, like the basics of After Effects, then you can please go and check out my beginners tutorials on After Effects. I've got like some 20 tutorials, and they will show you how to use After Effects right from the scratch. So just in case if you are an absolute beginner, I would advise you to watch that first and then come to this training course. Okay, so with that being said, please enjoy this training course, okay, because that's the first thing. That's the first thing. Have fun, watch all the tutorials, and I'm pretty sure you'll learn something when you're watching all those tutorials. Okay, so I'll see you all in my next video. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe. And yeah, one last thing, if you want any help, if you want to contact me, then my Facebook page link is going to be in the description. You can like that page and you can send me a message there. Okay, so I'll help you out. And once again, please subscribe, and thank you.